I just wanted to start off with a little bit of music because I am a music person. So, welcome to Eternal Light, and I am Yaya Thompson. Okay, so I wanted to talk about spirituality, and I am going to tell you a little bit about myself and why I started my journey. So, I started my journey maybe about a year ago. I was in a position where I had no other choice. Sometimes you don't have no choices, right? And especially when you're determined and you're ambitious and you are someone that is resilient, So I had no other choice. I was in a position where I had no other choice but to get up. In my eyes, speaking as a personal aspect, I am someone that defeat is not an option, okay? So I was in a position where I had to get up. So I prayed, and at that moment it was my time to start a spiritual journey. So ever since then, I've been on my spiritual journey, and I am truly grateful for my spiritual journey because I have done a lot of things that I've never thought I would have done. You know what I'm saying? I've pushed myself to the limits that I never thought I could do. You know what I'm saying? So spirituality is all about becoming who you truly are and becoming who you are destined to be. That's what it is. But you don't have the balls to do in your past journey. I'm going to be honest with you because everybody has desires. Everybody has wants, but some of them don't have the courage to go after it. So with spirituality, it gives you the courage to be your true self and chase exactly what you want, and become that person who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? With no fears, no doubts, or limitations on you. Spirituality is all about conditioning yourself and releasing all the things that you have picked up along the way. I know that you guys see my previous post when I said that I was going to post about spirituality, and I gave a brief synopsis about it. And it's all about being clear, being intentional, being honest, being open, being transparent. So welcome, and I am excited to start this journey with you guys, and I am still on my journey. I'm still relinquishing old things and becoming my true self. So I had this urge, calling, to start putting out information, to help other people move on, to themselves, their higher selves, and pick up that belief again. You understand what I'm saying? Your spirit is all about belief, and that undoubting belief, once you start your spiritual journey, you will have that undoubting belief and you will start to see things, and you have to be open. Spirituality is all about being open. It's all about your mind, body, and spirit, and you accepting the things that is being shown to you. Okay, so yes, so I have little pointers, so so the core of spirituality is all about intentions. Okay, so you have to be intentional in regards of what you are trying to do on your journey. Okay, whether it's to develop yourself, to become, develop a certain characteristic or a certain trait that that you struggle with. Everybody's journey is different. My journey is definitely different. I had a lot of things that I had to develop, a lot of things that I had to shed, so it's all about being intentional, okay? I do want to put out there, if you have any questions, my inbox is always open, and I'm going to try to do once a week specific topics, but I will be posting, uplifting and motivational videos and stuff like that, throughout the day, throughout the week, and stuff like that, because I do that on my personal page. But now I started this page so I can specifically do it for the people that is looking for a change and starting their journey and to develop themselves into the spiritual journey. This page is nothing but positivity, so anybody that posts any negative things under comments or videos or anything like that will be blocked and it will be deleted, and I'm saying that right now. You know what I'm saying? So yes. How spirituality can change your life. It can change your life because you, like I said, you're developing yourself. So as you become intentional and you decide to choose what you're trying to develop, you slowly will see a change in your life. You will start to live more lively. A lot of people is living in a state of, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Spirituality is all about appreciating what you do have, and appreciating who you are, and developing that way. You know what I'm saying? Spirituality is about personal success, personal fulfillment, and that's how you get success. You know, when you do things with a purpose, when you do things with a heart, that's how you develop success, because everything is coming from within. It's not coming from without. It's not associated with anything. It's associated with you. You know, and that's what spirituality is all about. Everything is being intentional. Everything is from the core. Everything is from the heart and what you truly desire. You know, it's not for external reward or anything like that. It's for internal reward. Internal reward. You know, that feeling that you get because this was something that was in your heart. You know what I'm saying? So, prime example, if me, like this, I am starting a personal page with spirituality. This is something that's in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I wanted to do to, you know, help other people, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to struggle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to, you know, have to pick yourself up and rebuild yourself. I know what it's like. Like, I truly do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind saying that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people had to do it. But I'm being open about it. You know what I'm saying? I had to rebuild myself from the ground up. It is what it is. So why not help people do it too? And give them the tools to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You know, like, spirituality really helped me do a lot of things that I never would have done in my past path. I'm going to be honest with you. And everybody's path is different. Everybody's journey is going to be different. So once you embark on your journey, the things that's associated with you that you never would have done, you would probably do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. Honestly. What to expect from the journey? Like I said, what to expect from the journey is self-development, self-empowerment, you know, and really empowering other people, you know, and opening up to other people, being connected to humankind and understanding that we all suffer from the same thing. We all go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So now you're just trying to open up yourself and be relatable. Now you have the adapt. You'll be able to adapt. You'll be able to be open. You'll be able to be connected and feel a connection to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be open and be connected to a lot of people, it's a beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? And not be so reactive to everybody. Because everybody is in reactive state. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, and I was once in a reactive state. And sometimes I do have to catch myself. You know, and that's what it's all about. Spiritual journey is all about, you know, correcting yourself and dealing with the internal things. Because 9 times out of 10, it's never about you. When you encounter things, it's never about you. It's always about what they're going through. I'm going to give you a prime example. When you're having a bad day, sometimes you may snap out on somebody and you didn't even mean to, but the other person feel like you did it on purpose. In all reality, it's never about them. It was never about them. It was what you was going through, and they just so happened to receive it. You know what I'm saying? So spirituality is all about being intentional and rectifying what's going on inside, and being able to be emotionally intelligent and controlling your own emotional state, so you'll be able to handle other people's emotional state. Spirituality is all about consciousness. It's all about enlightenment. It's all about being self-aware, you know, and purity, and being open and being compassionate, because everybody goes through the same thing. Everybody struggles with the same thing, but not everybody takes the time to heal from what they need to heal from, to, you know, be kind, to be empathetic, to walk with empathy, and know, like, you know, I know that you're fighting a battle. I've been through battles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spirituality is about being spiritual and being kind. That's what it's all about. And being true to yourself, being who you are, and nothing else. Regardless of what you encounter, you don't change your core of who you are. It's all about just standing in yourself and being open. So, it's spirituality for you. Spirituality, you will know spirituality is for you is when you feel like you need a change. You feel like you are dealing with so much. You have, something has to give. Something has to give. And I'm going to be honest with you, spiritual journey is not an easy street, because it's dealing with yourself, and it's dealing with everything that you have created for yourself. and you didn't even know because you wasn't really conscious. You know what I'm saying? Now you're dealing with all the past decisions and the past choices and things like that. So you know it's for you when it's time for you to make that change, and you feel like that push is urging you to do something, but you don't know what it is. That's what it is, honey. That's what it is. It's urging you to move on to that next level, because now you're here. When you get to a point where you feel like you have no other place to turn, that's the place to turn. That's the place to turn, because now it means that it's time to deal with yourself. It's time to deal with everything that you have encountered, everything that you have chose, everything that you have accepted, everything. Now it's time to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So you can move on to the next level. So I also say that spiritual journey is also for the people that is looking for truth, because as you go on your spiritual journey, you will realize a lot. Your eyes will open, and you have to be open so you can be receptive of the information that is going to be shown to you. You'll be surprised what's going to be shown to you. I'm going to be honest with you, because I was shocked. I'm not going to cuss, but I was shocked. I was very, very shocked by the things that I was open to and what was revealed to me. And I'm just like, kind of blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie, kind of blew my mind. So yeah. Spiritual journey, like I said, I don't want to repeat myself, but it's releasing negativity and being open to challenges. The challenges is what's going to mold you, going to shape you into your characteristics of who you're trying to become. So never forget, as you embark on your spiritual journey, the challenges is what make you. It's not what break you. Okay, so you have to hold on, even though the challenges it does get tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, it does get tough, but you have to hold on. And once you pray for something, you have to open up your mind now. Like I said, spirituality is all about open up your mind and spirit. Once you pray for something and something happens, you have to recognize the lesson within the challenge, so you know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't pray for something and then don't understand why this is occurring. You have to try to open up your mind so you can understand, because a lot of the times, a lot of people pray, but then when something happens, they don't really see the message in it. They don't really see the lesson in it. Sometimes it is hard, I'm not going to lie, but then that's when you got to pray for clarity. Like, you know what? I know I prayed. I know I did this, but I'm kind of confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as you go on your journey, just don't forget, you do have to pray, because things will happen and you're just going to be like, yo, lost, kind of confused. But as they say, like, with light there is darkness. So with that being said, you do have to protect your spirit. You will attract good people, but you will attract bad people that sees that spirit in you. That's why things come against you, because they see that you have that spirit. Some people do things because they don't have that spirit. They want that spirit. You know what I'm saying? If you were a person that always had good spirits and always was genuine, always was open, always was loving, that's why. That's why you had a lot of challenges, but you didn't know that you was spiritual. I'm gonna say that. Sometimes you don't even know that you're spiritual. If you have good spirits and if you were like a genuine person like me, like I've always been a loving person, compassionate person, even empathetic, even when I was a kid. And now that I started on my journey, and now I just realized this now, that I was always a spiritual person, but I just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know until now. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know until now, and things are coming back, and I'm like, yo, alright, now this is something that I have to deal with. This is something that I have to navigate through. Now I'm trying to find clarity. You know what I'm saying? So spirituality is all about, if you're open, if you're choosing to start something different, and you know that you want more and you know that you deserve more, spirituality is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you develop everybody should have spirit. Everybody should have spirituality in them, but not everybody practice it. And I feel like when you practice it, you get way further. You get exactly what you're looking for. You get everything that you're destined for. You get everything that you desire, because now you're practicing spirituality. That means that you're into energies. You're into the universe. When you tap into the universe, that's a whole different ballgame. whole different ball game, because now you're working with the universe. You're working with the humankind. You're working with the universe. So when you start being intentional about stuff, you'll see the universe working with you. Like, oh, you see miracles. I don't know if anybody believe in miracles, but I believe in miracles. You'll see miracles happen. You'll see, like I said, when you're spiritual, your spirit and your mind have to be open. You'll be like, you didn't even see it how, but it happened. It happened. So, yeah, so basically that's what spirituality is all about. Just being open, being mindful, being intentional. Mindful is something that I am going to be speaking about next week. I'm going to be posting on Sundays. So yes, so mindfulness is going to be something I'm going to be talking about next week. And I am going to be posting pretty much the foundation of spirituality first, because those are the tools that you're really going to need, you know, when things happen as you go on your journey, because things do happen, and instead of responding to how you usually respond to, now when you start on your journey, you're going to be mindful. You're going to be mindful now, because now you're aware of everything that you're trying to change, everything that you're trying to do. So that requires you to be mindful, and you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional about things. That means breaking bad habits, creating good habits, and stuff like that. So spirituality is a beautiful thing, because it allows you to get into your life, because sometimes not everybody's into their life. They're not into it. They just live it. I mean, and I don't mean live it. They just live it for them a little bit, I guess, if you can understand what I mean. Like, you're not really truly living it. No, it's about getting into it. So yes, my inbox is always open. I want you to inbox me if you have any questions in regards of, you know, how to handle anything, or just an open-minded question. Like, you know, if I can answer it or try to answer it, I definitely will. I will not leave any messages unread or unanswered. Thank you.